This is a concussion. A concussion is a type of traumatic brain injury. You can't see a concussion, you may not have a bump or a bruise or even a scratch. All that needs to happen is for your brain to move around within your skull. You may not even get hit on the head. A hard slam to your body can also make your brain bounce back and forth. This sudden movement of the brain causes stretching and tearing of the actual brain cells, which not only damages these cells, but also creates chemical changes in the brain, which may lead to more damage. I'm sure you have heard of concussions happening in sports like football and soccer, but a concussion can happen in any sport, whether it's contact or non-contact, and this includes cheerleading, tennis, softball, gymnastics, and wrestling. We can't completely prevent concussions from happening, but we can be a lot smarter about how we manage them and when they do occur. So what can you do about it? Get your athletes baseline concussion tested. Having a baseline concussion test is like having insurance. It is a preventative measure and is taken before the sports season begins. Baseline testing will measure reaction time, memory capacity, speed of mental processing, and executive functioning of the brain. Why is it important to get baseline tested? Well, each concussion injury is unique and it is important to treat athletes on a case-by-case basis. How would we know what to focus on if we don't know the effects of the concussion? Baseline testing is the best way to assess the effects of the concussion because we are able to compare testing results after an injury with the individual's ability before the injury. So who should get baseline tested? Just about every athlete playing a sport. But keep in mind that our younger athletes are more at risk for concussion and will not only take longer to recover, but may also have a greater severity in symptoms. Because the brain is still developing up until age 25, it is extremely important to manage youth concussions very conservatively to make sure that their brain develops properly. What should you expect when you get baseline tested? Well, typically baseline testing is computer-based, and it can take 30 to 45 minutes to complete. Testing can be done for the entire team or for the individual athletes. Many clinicians who provide concussion baseline testing will also provide education to parents, coaches, and the athletes about concussion signs, prevention, and management. Contact a concussion specialist in your area for more information. Remember, a concussion is a brain injury. Concussions are serious, and concussions can occur in any sport. If your child plays a sport, consider getting them baseline tested before training. It may make all the difference.